Well, hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm just being molested by dogs. Today's video is in response to a comment from Jim Mellon asking me to review my camp kitchen. So that's what we're going to do, folks. This is my grab and go camp kitchen. Basically, you grab these two items and you're pretty much set to go. And I like to keep it simple like that, so it's easy setup, easy takedown. So what we'll do is we'll change the angle of the camera and get a bit closer into them and take a look at what's inside. So guys, what we'll do is we'll start unpacking all of the things. So what we've got here is it's basically my Ultimate Trangia setup from the Ultimate Trangia video with a gas burner. So inside that we have Trangia plate and then a Trangia 25 Duosol cook system with two gas burners stored inside the kettle. There is a separate video to this where I break it all down, so if you want more details about that, that's the video to go to. It gives you a lot more detail than I'm going to go into here. So that's basically the Trangia side of it. So that's pots, pans, kettle, everything else sorted. And this is the lifeblood of the kitchen. I did a video on this a while ago, but since then it has evolved slightly. So it's basically a DeWalt T-Stack toolbox. But inside it we have plate storage on one side where I can keep plates and other things that are slightly too large. And then we have a utensil tray with some butter, a grater, vegetable oil and olive oil, my utensil spatula, everything, a lighter, some knives for dicing food. And then if I lift the camera, actually if I tip the box towards you, we'll see what's inside the actual box. So inside the box you can see just some snacks in there because we are actually camping at the moment. Then we have tinned goods and insert some cups and some goblets and a little stainless steel shot glass for the whiskey. And then in here we have a selection of dehydrated food. So we've got potato, pinto beans, bell peppers, carrots, diced tomatoes, peas, white onions and green cabbage. So that there is all of the things that we may need that we may not have access to up at the field. And all you do with those is leave them to soak before you use them, preferably. And the rule of thumb is the longer you leave them to soak, the better they will be. So they all live in that small cool pouch in the bottom of that. I'll get that stashed back away. And then that just sits back in the top. Closes up. And then this is the latest addition to the set, and it's the T-Stack drawer. So in this back container here we have half a bag of pasta and half a bag of rice, which is enough to give us a couple of meals. Inside there we have some noodles, some dried pasta in sauce packets. These are really emergency rations if ever we forget to bring something and we find ourselves short of a meal. And then we have tea, sugar, chai, sugar, tea and hot chocolate, and then instant coffee sachets at the front. So all of this stays stocked up at all times. These are removable, by the way. You can just lift them out, open the lid and then pop them back in, which makes them really useful. So that is kept stocked at all times, so should we ever just want to do an impromptu camp and we haven't got the groceries, we're still good to go. Right, I'll chat a bit more about this on camera. Right then guys, as I said in the bit where we were talking about the actual kitchen, I like to keep it simple. I like to grab just a couple of items and be able to camp pretty much straight away. This works really well if you're next to your car. It's not the sort of thing you want to carry a long distance. If we're going to be camping away from a vehicle, I do have the DeWalt T-Stack trolley that this will affix to the top of, and it's got its own other built-in storage container that you can put groceries into. So then you can stack groceries in that box, clip these onto the top, rest the Trangia on the top of the trolley, and then just wheel them. It does have quite chunky wheels, about yay big, so it will cope with rough ground. I hope this has given you some ideas for your camp kitchens. If it has, I would appreciate a like and or subscribe, and thanks for bearing with me till the end. And remember, keep on dabbling.